As I sit here and I'm thinking, as usual, Death always thinking, because that's the one thing they didn't allow us to do, think for ourselves, make decisions for ourselves, choose for ourselves, decide for ourselves, do it by ourselves, know ourselves, like ourselves, be alone with ourselves. Why did anybody other than ourselves feel the need, have the inkling, who directed them to give us everything that we got? Why did some man, some person, some men, because this is what the story comes from, a man, King James Version, Noah, Moses, Daniel, Jonah, Isaiah. The book is full of freaking men. Why these men? Who told these men to tell everybody in the world, if y'all just would do your research, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge? It's in that book that the white man give y'all. So what is this knowledge we destroyed that we don't have, and why? Ain't nobody giving us this knowledge. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. So who is these preachers that's preaching this out of that book? No, we destroyed because we lack the knowledge, but they ain't giving it to us. But they're telling us we lack it, and that's why we destroy. What is that knowledge? That knowledge is to know thyself. Why did anybody have to give us anything? Why is it they got something and we don't, but they got what they got to give it to us? Why are they giving it to us? Is it beneficial? What is the intention of it being given to us? If you don't ask questions, you will always be fucked over. You will always be used and abused and mistreated and lied and deceived, abandoned, neglected, because you don't ask questions. Why was this book put in place? Because there had to have had a reason for the book being put in place. If the reason for the book being put in place was to give us God, God damn it, why the hell God it? Why God ain't here? People been following the book for generations. The book been in place for 2,000 plus years. Where is God? If that's why they gave us the book. Why we don't act godly? Why we don't talk godly? Somebody talk black to Daphne. Why did they give us the book? What was the intentions of giving the people the book? Go do your research on how many people follow Christianity. I think it's like 2-3 billions of people. Don't y'all understand the energy of 2-3 billions of people? Believing the same thing. What you think about, you bring about. What you believe, you receive. We manifested this white man energy vibration into this physical realm because we, W-E, us, together, united, believed in that one thing that somebody put in that book. That's why we keep experiencing the same repetitious experience. He's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back. So we just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm looking for a miracle. But the miracle ain't happening. But there's supposed to be some powerful God. And all of us putting our energy into what they say was in that book was the truth. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. But God ain't manifest in physical form yet. If that ain't enough to start asking questions, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. It's the intentions. That's what the thing is about, a person's intentions. And where energy goes, energy flows. We giving energy to this person's intentions, whatever they was, because they ain't going to tell us what their intentions are, because it couldn't have been for good. Look where we at. How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be living our lives freely, experiencing life to its fullest. And that's not happening. And guess what? All of the people that say they are men and women of God, they ain't making sure that it happens. Why is that? I can't even begin to explain, describe how many churches these I see as I'm traveling. When I tell y'all, every few hop, skip, and a jump, there is a church. Every few hop, skip, and a jump, there is a church. What is that about? Because it can't be about God. That's how I get in the rabbit hole. It's not about God anymore. It never was. Or what is the God that they gave us? Who is this God that they gave us? Something about this story, it ain't adding up. And that's what they don't want you to do by asking questions. Become aware that something ain't adding up. Who gave us this story? How can they give us this story and say there's only one God, but we got 9/11 religions for one God? And that God was white. And everybody come from black. Somebody make that make sense to them. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can ignore this and be stupid all you want. You can't get black from white, but you can get white from black. That's the truth. That's facts. That's ABC 1, 2, 3. Anybody with common sense can see that. Ain't no white person can shit out a black one, a brown one, or a yellow one. But a black one, a brown one, and a yellow one can shit out a white one. So why would they give us a white God? Who is the founding fathers? That's what the fight about. We keep having wars. What are we warring for if all of us perishing and dying and leaving everything here? So what we warring for? These people need y'all to stay being a human being, which means y'all keep on having a human experience. You don't have to have the human experience anymore. You can have a spiritual experience. You can become spiritual. You can understand spiritual. You see? You can tap into the spiritual, because last I checked, they nailed Jesus to the cross, baby. And he is D-E-A-D. You understand me? Gone with the wind. Invisible. Kaput. Adios amigos. Confirmation. So if Jesus is gone, what is Jesus? Because he's not in physical form anymore. So if you wasn't here when this Jesus was nailed to the cross, or walked them 33 years that he walked, how you know what you're doing and who you're doing it with? Spiritually. Because that's what's happening. Everything is a spiritual experience, but they're never teaching us how to see it spiritually. You understand? How to get to the root of it, which is the spiritual. You see, everything starts in the spirit. They ain't gonna never teach us to get to the spiritual root, because they want us to stay connected to the tangible, connected to the physical, you see, connected to the human. And that's how we keep on recycling, repeating, redoing the same human fuckery. Because nobody is teaching us to expand our conscious mind, expand our frequency, connect to our soul, because it knows everything. That's what's having the experience, the soul. But they don't want us to grow and evolve. Whoever this is that's siphoning your energy, it makes them relevant in the spiritual realm. You understand? because they're siphoning your spiritual energy. Wake the hell up.